could have used it for, Jim, like the
What?
opener before the show.
Like a sneak peek snippet?
No, I used to put an outtake before every show. In fact, I did one. Carl, you fuzzed out a little on your Carl.
Nope.
Nope.
You fuzzed out again. Aren't you hooked up to like 13 computers?
Carl, when are you going to get some real equipment?
Hey, welcome to Straw Movies. What's up, people? I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Hello.
Jazzy J.
How's that?
Perfect.
There you go.
There are a number of good quality headsets you can get with microphone integrated in.
I know.
For sure.
Yeah.
I got this headset and the microphone for like $45 for both. That's cheap.
There you go. Yeah, my headphones are what, $30, Jim? Right?
Yeah.
$29.99?
We sent him a pair. He has those.
Yeah, but they didn't work.
What do you mean? No, your computer didn't work. The headphones work fine.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a new computer now.
So why don't you use the new computer?
Is it a new work computer?
It's a new work computer, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
then Zoom.
and then plug the microphone we sent you in.
Yeah, but then he can't get Zoom on his work phone or on his work computer. Remember? That was the problem with his old one.
No. The problem with his old one is when he did Zoom, we couldn't hear him.
Oh, yeah.
That was the problem. It wasn't that he couldn't do Zoom. It worked fine for him for work, but for us, it didn't work. So
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, I kind of like that Carl's on 13 different devices. So he has one computer that, that the microphone's hooked up to, and then the left ear is a different computer, and the right ear is a different computer.
That's right.
And he has two cameras. So he has one close up.
all right. So what's on the show today?
Well, you do that.
No, you do that. No, I'm not choosing.
I told you.
Okay, Ant-Man 3 or Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Yeah.
Quantumania.
Fucking.
Oh.
I mania.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. Well,
thank you, Carl. Thank you.
We'll talk about what we're watching, and then we will get into our three of a kind, which is 3 movies that we were expecting to be great, and it turned out they were not so great.
This one's going to be painful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a few.
Yeah.
Richie has 20.
I have I have 30,000 of them. So I got a pretty cool birthday gift from one of my friends, right?
And what is that?
I assure you were open.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
So, Richie, I saw that.
And I also got a Mubi t-shirt as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, for the listener that you can't see the video, Rich got a t-shirt.
I
It says,
assure
"I
you
shoot."
we're open t-shirt from.
You shoe polish smelling motherfucker.
Richie, by the way, I found that guitar is a Epiphone Les Paul Special Sunburst.
Oh, all right.
Special 2 Sunburst.
Nice.
Here.
Did you play Cold Gin?
I did not.
Jim knows one song on guitar, and he blames me for it.
Yes. Well, we all know that story.
Yeah.
Oh, get a guitar. I'll teach you how to play it. And then he threw a chord book at me. That's how I learned. I had an official, what was that dude's name on QVC? The guitar seller.
Oh, Esteban?
Oh, Esteban.
Remember that shit?
Nope.
Esteban.
You don't remember Esteban guitars?
He had like an infomercial. He was like some kind of guitar master that no one ever heard of.
Yeah.
And he was selling his own branded guitar.
Yes.
I am Esteban.
So crazy.
Guitar master.
So Esteban, he lives in Honolulu. He has a house up there. And my sister and my brother-in-law are legit friends with him.
Really?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So when my
Well, there
sister
you go.
got
Jason
engaged-
knows who the hell he
Yeah,
is.
I had no idea who he was, and they had an engagement party. Yeah, Esteban was there, and then my brother-in-law went up to him and was like, "Hey, we're huge fans," and like he played like a private concert for them, like because they just got engaged, and then
Yeah.
now they like text each other. It's weird, man.
Oh, wow.
They like know each other, and I was like, "That is so random."
Was it like Esteban, play us a couple songs? No. All right, I'll do it.
Yeah. I'm not prepared.
I'm not prepared.
I'm not prepared.
I'm not prepared.
Yeah. And then my brother-in-law's like, he's like, that's Esteban. I was like, oh man, the guy plays guitar pretty good because he showed me the video.
That
and
dude
I was
can
like,
play.
I was like, he's good, man. He's like, that's Esteban. I'm like, I have no idea who that is. They're like,
Dude, that's
"What?"
Esteban.
I'm friends with him now. I'm like,
he
"Cool,
also
man."
sold guitars on QVC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Esteban. QVC.
That's so funny though. Yeah, random story, but yeah,
He came
Esteban.
right. He came on right after Joan Rivers.
That's right.
Random.
We're coming up with Esteban.
Yeah.
Who's
Well,
gonna-
Esteban is here,
That is a random hookup.
Oh, dude, it's so weird. Like,
and you can get his guitar in two colors: natural
nice.
Natural.
and the classic piano black.
That's right. Well, that's the one he played.
Yes.
So I want an official Esteban guitar. I want the one he
Yeah.
played. I want a natural.
And
Yeah.
my
And I
brother-in-law
need a hat too. I need the Esteban hat.
My brother-in-law name drops Esteban like you would not believe. I swear to God. He comes down here like once or twice a year usually, and I swear he tries to tell that story. That's like his like, oh, I know Esteban. Like he name drops.
Did you ever watch QVC?
Crazy.
So I've been hanging out with my buddy. Maybe you know him,
I'm just, like,
Esteban.
laughing.
Esteban.
That's
Yeah.
Spanish for Steve.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, it's so funny.
He only goes by one name because he's so
Yeah.
damn cool.
What's his last name? Esteban. That's it, baby.
So random.
Yeah.
So I switched up our podcast host.
His name is probably like fucking Roy Smith in real life. You know? Little Jewish kid, Roy Smith,
That's funny.
turned
It's
into
probably Steve, and he's like, "No, I'm Latin now."
Esteban.
Oh yes,
Oh man.
that's fucking awesome. That you're like
Perfect.
Kevin Bacon.
Perfect.
6 degrees there.
What's his face?
Esteban.
No, that dude. Desperado. Who's that dude?
Oh, Banderas?
Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas in the Esteban story.
Oh,
What?
Yes.
Antonio Banderas as
Esteban.
Esteban.
No. Antonio Banderas is Esteban.
Esteban.
Oh my god.
Let's write it. Let's write that fucking movie.
Hey, you want me to ask Esteban for creative control
Yes,
there?
yes.
I'll text my brother-in-law.
You should totally fuck
ridiculous.
with your brother-in-law and be like, "Hey, me and my friends from a podcast are writing the movie Esteban. We're gonna try to get Antonio
Banderas to play him.
He'll know I'm full of shit because I always fuck with him because whenever I'll like tell one of my cousins or my friends, I'll be like, hey, when he's in town, I'm like, hey, just like bring up Esteban like in a conversation. Just be like, hey, we'll talk about like music and be like, man, there's not like guitar players like Esteban. I was like, just watch what happens to this dude when you bring him up. And then sure as shit, man, somebody brings up Esteban. It's like, oh, Esteban, let me tell you about Esteban. And he goes over all these stories about how he played the show for him and my sister, and now they are friends. And it's like, oh my god.
Oscar Isaac is Latino.
Yeah,
and a really great guitar player.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't have that, Antonio Banderas lure.
Yeah, he needs the coolness factor.
There's a rumor that Antonio Banderas is going to be playing Galactus in the Fantastic Four movie.
Galactus did not have an accent. That's all I have to say in the comic.
Dude, Galactus has an accent now.
Yeah.
You can't help it.
I have come
He's
for your
got a
planets.
Spanish.
Yes.
He's got his Galactus comes from deep, deep space to eat
Yeah.
the Earth with his Spanish accent.
I will eat the earth.
I'll eat it all.
I will eat it all. I will drink your milkshake.
You cannot stop me. I am Galactus.
I am Galactus.
Silver Server. Put on the Esteban music.
Now I want to see that movie.
I do too.
That
Oh,
movie
man.
just got so much better.
Oh, great.
So what have you been watching?
Big week for television finales.
Oh, what?
Well, Ted Lasso's finale is
Yesterday.
just dropped last night.
I
I
saw
haven't
it.
watched it yet.
Did you cry,
I saw
Carl?
it. A little bit.
I don't want to hear a single thing about it, Carl. Not even an innuendo. Not
Did
even.
he shave his mustache, Carl, with the really cool razor?
You saw last week's, yeah, Jim?
Yes, I've seen everything up until this one.
I'm 2 episodes behind.
I haven't seen episode 7 yet. So
The little bit with Beard and Nathan Drake,
Yeah. Oh, that was very powerful.
that kind of hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also Succession ended and Barry ended.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Oh, and the Flash, the CW. Flash
Oh yeah,
ended too.
but I haven't watched CW Flash in such a long time. Like the last 3-4, it got a little repetitive.
I never saw it at all.
No, I enjoyed the Flash. But the past like maybe 3-4 seasons, I stopped watching it at that point.
fuck the Flash. That is a
It's
stupid character.
I said one more bad speedster.
I just love
to
the
come up against him. It's like
I love that two of my favorite SNL veterans, Sudeikis and Barry,
Bill
are
Hader.
just
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader.
they're just killing it.
Yeah.
Bill Hader directed the bulk of the series. Like it's really good.
Yeah.
It ended really well. It was dark as fuck, but it was awesome.
Oh, I watched.
I won't say shit about Lasso because you don't want me to.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
hear about Lasso.
What did you watch, Jim?
Oh, I've been continuing to watch that terrible, terrible fucking Citadel.
Oh,
What's Citadel?
It's that super spy thing I told you about with
Oh, okay.
Rob Stark from Game of Thrones and the Priyanka Chopra Jonas.
That's a
Yeah.
mouthful.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
they play the super spies. It's a Russo brothers produced thing on Amazon, and it's got Stanley Tucci in it collecting a paycheck.
Tooch.
And,
Does he cook in it?
no, but he
That's
needs.
all he does now in
But he-
roles. He just starts cooking.
Hey, but he needs to fund his trips to Italy.
That's what I
and
mean.
So
Like,
he needs
all
the
his
cash.
movies now. He's only taking roles that he can cook in.
Oh, I'm sitting there, and all I say whenever I see him now, it's like, "Oh, I'm Italian. I'm both sides." Like, screw you, Tucci.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Okay. Then
It's like
You're still going on it.
but I can't stop watching it. It is so incredibly bad. The situations are ridiculous. I'll throw one little thing at you that said I almost stopped watching it because of it. Well, they're out on this mountain covered with snow, and the guy
That happens.
activates his boot skis.
Bootskis.
like Batman, like
Where-
old school Batman.
Exactly. His boots just sprout skis.
Wow. That's ridiculous.
I know shit. Like,
I'm okay with that.
Where do you
and
fit all that
I
equipment in?
sat there and I go, boot skis?
Right there, I'd be like, sounds about right. Fucking boot skis, old shark repellent.
oh, man, Shevitz.
I haven't been watching really anything. Just catching up on Ted Lasso, and then
Well, that dude
That's-
kicked like 2 episodes ago, right? The guy who made Wolverine.
Logan?
Oh, yeah.
Logan Roy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can spoil that. That was like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
But the series is done also. It's finale. It's done.
Done like dinner.
Don't like
Yeah.
that.
Movies.
Ant-Man Quantumania, a 2023 superhero film.
Sort of.
Yeah.
The first film in the Phase 5 of the MCU, which I'm starting not to care. Not starting. I started a while ago, but it's like there were times when I couldn't wait for a new Marvel movie.
Oh,
now
dude.
I can wait, and even if I don't see it, I'm not that upset.
I'm the same
Yeah.
way, man. Like I'm picking and choosing now. I'm not even gonna waste my time.
Well, I remember reading comics. I didn't read every comic. I read the ones I liked. I read the characters I liked. Well, when the cinematic universe came out, it was all based around a lot of the characters I liked. Now they're not there anymore.
No.
Are there any songs related to those characters?
Don't, Carl. Why would you do that?
Because it's hilarious. Because I
Why
love
would
you.
Why would you do that to me?
What?
You're funnier when you're pissed off.
Do you? I'll throw you a curveball. I'll sing the
For instance,
Spider-Man.
is there- Oh, please.
Spider-Man
Oh, Jesus
does whatever
Christ.
a spider can. Spins a web in his eyes, catches thieves just like flies like cat. There goes Spider-Man.
Carl,
Is he
you're a
strong?
dick.
Listen, bud. He's got radioactive blood. Can he
All
swing
right.
from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey, yeah. There goes the Spider-Man.
Anyway,
I did that instead of saying when Captain America throws his mighty shield.
Oh,
All those who oppose his mighty shield must yield.
can't do it. I'm not listening. Headphones are on the couch.
but I get your point
Uh,
that none of us probably saw this one in the theater.
I actually did.
Oh, all right.
I'm
You were
I'm
the
sorry.
one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you did that.
Well, I had a little bit of hope for. I was like, okay, maybe they clearly fumbled Phase 4 minus like a couple movies and shows. But I was like, okay, Phase 5, they're bringing in the new big bad. I didn't mind Ant-Man 1 and 2. I kind of thought they were going in a different direction, but fuck, this is one of the worst ones, man. Like,
Yeah. This starred Paul Rudd, of course, as Ant-Man, Evangeline Lilly as the Wasp, Jonathan Majors as the Big Bad, of course. What's his Kang.
Hey,
And a number of they got Bill
Well,
Murray, Michelle Pfeiffer, and
Douglas.
Michael Douglas. Yes, of course.
yeah.
Who was amazingly un-asshole like
And Pfeiffer.
in this. Didn't I say Michelle Pfeiffer?
Oh, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
So
really
it starts off. He wrote a
Looking good,
book.
though.
He wrote a book, and it's him narrating his life,
Oh, boy.
basically. And he talks about the book that he writes and how popular he is, sort of. And except that his kid is in jail and he's got to get her out of jail. And it turns out she's an activist and she gets arrested a lot. And she's also a genius who makes a quantum machine.
Yeah. I did not think.
I just want to say, yeah, that was stupid. That actress they chose for her, she was cringe. I could not stand her. I was just like, this actress is horrible. They clearly changed her up from Endgame. They changed the actress up for Cassie, but yeah, her whole character was just unbelievable.
She just threw
Yeah. Oh, I've been working on
Quantumania.
this for 5 years, throwing jabs at her dad. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and she creates this this thing so they can look into the quantum realm, and then Michelle Pfeiffer, turn it off, because Michelle Pfeiffer did not tell anybody about anything about her in the quantum realm.
You would think that would be crucial information for everybody to know.
Well, this movie is filled with people not sharing crucial information that would make no fucking difference to the other person if they knew it.
It would only help them.
Yeah, it would only help. It would not hurt. They're not going to get pissed off at it.
She could have held the information about her and Bill Murray having a thing, but hey,
and told everything else that was useful.
Yeah, there's this guy down there who has a power suit and a chair, who has unlimited variance, who can clearly destroy all of us if he ever gets out. She could have just laid it all out there.
Yeah,
I know Thanos is dead, but hey, maybe we should watch out for this guy, and here's why.
Yeah.
Like that.
And his son's like, "Oh, my daughter's making a machine that can go there."
And the quantum realm is
down.
And the quantum realm is just a place where there are people there.
They're worlds within worlds.
Yeah, I understand that. Worlds within worlds, but they're all kind of human. And there are some alien types there, or non-humanoid types. But for the most part, everyone's human. So even when you're tiny, you're human.
The cities and everything.
And it also is filled with moments where Scott forgets he has superpowers.
Oh, yeah. That is true.
Yeah, but he doesn't have superpowers. He has a suit that presses a button.
I know. So does Iron Man. But those are their superpowers. I'm saying he forgets he can do things.
Right. That I get.
Like, he's running around getting shot at. Did you forget you can fucking become 20 stories tall?
Mm-hmm.
And you can stop everyone from chasing you?
Yeah.
He only pulls that out when it's necessary for the plot.
Right.
All the other times he forgets he forgets he can shrink. He forgets he can grow big.
Yeah.
I was very happy that there was no ant name in this one.
Oh, ant name puns or whatever.
Yeah, there was no like Antoinette.
Yeah. Anton.
Like Marie Antoinette.
Well, just because like it was Antony in the first one, and then in the second one there was another ant fucking name.
Oh, it's like Antoinetta or something like that.
Yeah, like now it's like fucking Antoine. It's like Jesus Christ. We get it. They're ants. You can call them fucking Steve too.
Oh, you know what this?
But
was
now
missing?
they're all
I just
smart.
realized?
They're all smart ants now.
Yeah, like I was gonna have a name for an ant. It would Mike.
Mike. What were you gonna say, Carl?
Mike.
Well, I just realized that his best friend is not in this movie.
Oh,
that's why it
right.
sucked.
That's
Those
right.
were the best parts when he was
really
like doing the
good.
voiceovers.
Well,
when he's
dude,
telling
this
his side of the
whole
story.
movie was standing on the volume.
Let me tell you, man.
They filmed this entire movie in front of that gigantic screen at Lucasfilm.
Oh, 100%.
It's
Because everything great about the first Ant-Man,
His friend is,
and even the second Ant-Man, everything great about that ceased to exist in this fucking movie.
right.
Yeah, that's right.
How cool would it have been to have the three of them down in the fucking quantum realm?
It would have been awesome.
That would have been some funny shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally missing them.
Yes.
God damn it! That's why I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I just realized.
Oh no, I was sitting there. I was like, where's the funny? When's it coming? Oh, it's not coming.
Oh, they tried really hard to force funny. Like, I mean, I'm sure we're going to talk about the MODOK fiasco and
MODOK.
Oh my god! I was just like,
Fuck.
the dialogue in some of those scenes. Like, my wife was brave enough to go with me with that movie because she actually likes the first two,
right?
And she was just like, Jason, this is really bad. Like they're like in the movie, she's like, this is like really ridiculous. And it's true, man. Like, and she's like the most optimistic person in the world. And she's like, this is kind of shitty. But yeah, MODOK. What a shame. You could do anything with CGI now, and that you choose to just make some dude's head bigger.
I think he's supposed to be weird looking.
Well, that is the way MODOK looks in the comic.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I never liked MODOK as a character.
Yeah, it's weird.
I always hated him. I never liked him.
Yeah, but even in like cartoons and like video games, like he has a cool like. I mean, they can make him kind of like mutated. All they did was just made this dude's head
stretch.
They just stretched him out. That's all they did.
Yeah. He
looked better with the mask on. He should just kept the mask on the whole time.
It was pretty strange.
Well, they did that cartoon MODOK with Patton Oswalt as MODOK.
Yeah,
that was straight up comedy. But the mechanized organism designed only for killing.
Oh boy,
it's just
it was worthless, man.
Yeah, no thanks.
But he comes around in the end.
Yeah,
that whole dialogue between Cassie, like that was the part where I like rolled my eyes. She's like, "You don't have to be a dick." That whole thing, and I was like, "This is worst dialogue I've ever heard in any Marvel movie," and that says a lot. Like, I'm not a dick, and he's like, I was like, "Oh my god, like this is just horrible."
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Cassie giving the whole speech to have all the tribes in the multiverse or whatever, in the quantum realm unite. Like, oh, she's the one who's going to unite everybody. It's like, give me a break, man.
Yeah, so they go down there. Not Thanos. Kang is down there. He's trying to work everyone so he can get out and then destroy all the timelines, except the one he likes. And kill all of his.
Is that our newest show?
And then all of his Kang variants. Who wants revenge on them for shoving them anywhere? And it's all the female Loki's fault.
That was kind of cool.
Because the Kang who was the one on Loki said, "If you kill me, there's going to be a lot of other Kangs." Coming out of the woodwork, and she killed them anyway. So all the other Kangs are coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah, because he was the one who was keeping the balance or whatever in the multiverse, and she fucked all that up.
Anyway, the movie sucked because the three fucking criminals weren't in it, and they were the fucking best ones.
Well, it's more than that. It's they took Ant-Man and they put him in a place where he doesn't belong.
Yeah, and they kept him there the entire movie.
Yeah, it's like,
now
Ant-Man is the thing. The thing about Ant-Man was he was very ordinary street level, breaking into places, stealing things, that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. Sending him off into the quantum realm and where all kinds of weird space happens all around you, and you have a bunch of aliens. That's not conducive to his character.
No, not at all. Not at all. He's a better character when he's surrounded by like he was great in in Endgame, because he has a cast with him. I just don't think this scene was a good fit for
in Endgame when he's sitting on the bench just having a taco.
Yeah, shit like that.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, or calling it Back to the Future, referencing Back to the Future, the time heist, shit like that. Like he's good with stuff like that,
Right. But that's the thing. Like, how cool would it have been, even though they took him into the quantum realm with the other three guys going?
Yeah, because he would have had support.
Great.
What's like in space? Name? What? You want to go to space? Oh, I'll take you to space.
And then the movie could have ended with his best friend doing that storytelling narrative where he's doing the voiceovers. Yeah. It was crazy, man. And
what's his name? He's really good.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Wait, who are we talking about?
His buddy. Oh, Michael.
Hispanic dude.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Pena.
Michael Pena.
Pena,
There's this dude called Kang. He's down there. And
Yeah.
he's supposed to.
He was
could
like,
do.
he had
he
this
could do
crazy
anything.
dog.
Yeah, he had this crazy suit, and then this guy flying around with he had baby feet and a big fat head.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could have redeemed the whole movie with that.
It would have been so much better.
And then King would be like, you know what? I'm gonna kill y'all.
Yeah.
I'm crazy. And then he like just the way he
with
tells
his
those stories.
words coming out of everybody's
Exactly.
mouth.
that would have redeemed the whole movie. Like people would have been like, you know what? That movie wasn't that great, but that shit at the end was hilarious. Like everybody would have remembered that.
Yeah. Then we went to this bar and we had to drink this drink that made us understand. We had the understand juice, and then
For the walking, talking broccoli.
yeah, there was this big broccoli going on, man. It was crazy.
It would have been so much better.
It would have been so much better if you.
Absolutely.
That is so true, man. Yeah. Now I hate the movie even more.
Yeah.
Because of what it could have been.
Michael Pena could have made that movie so much better.
Yeah.
Man. Shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed.
It was
We
not
got down
good.
there, and the dude from Ghostbusters was talking about us.
Yeah. From Ghostbusters.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
Bill Murray's character, pointless.
Yeah.
so
That was a
Fumble.
yeah,
Yeah.
so then in your post-credit sequence, you get all the other Kangs who are, slightly different from each other, and then we're gonna have to do something.
The Council of Kings.
Yeah,
the-
the Kang.
there's an
Council.
arena. There's an arena of Kangs, right?
Yeah.
That's in the comic book, the Council of Kings. It's the
And
King
then-
Dynasty.
And then there's the regular Kangs. The Egypt guy, and then the
Those are higher up on the Kang.
Yeah.
Hierarchy.
How do you become like how do you get into the
The upper level
the upper
Kang.
echelons of Kangism?
Yeah,
Punishments are in your universe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would like they're border directors, the Kang border directors. Those,
I know, like-
Kangs.
Well, I don't know because Jonathan Majors might be getting kicked out of Marvel.
Yeah,
based off, which is
Really?
crazy to me.
Yeah, he got himself into a little bit of.
He signed like a 10-picture deal with Marvel, and now
Yeah.
they might have to recast him.
Yeah,
Did he get canceled or something?
no. It was
Domestic abuse.
It was like a serious thing, not like just a little innuendo.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, where the law enforcement is involved.
Ooh,
So,
that ain't good.
Whoa.
Yeah, word on the street is they had to delay Loki season 2, and they're doing massive reshoots right now for it. But
Ooh.
Marvel hasn't said like, "Hey, we're replacing them." But I don't know what they're gonna do because they kind of like already like if you go on Disney Plus or if you look up the they removed Jonathan Majors like character name out of like they're not crediting King. So like they changed the
Really?
synopsis of if you look at Quantumania, it used to say like they encounter a new threat, King the Conqueror. Now it just says they encounter a new threat in the quantum realm. They never reference King
wow.
the Conqueror.
They should get Don Cheadle to do it.
just come in and play the part.
Yeah, I mean,
But what are they gonna do? Like
No, he's doing Iron Man too.
the next Avengers movie is called The King Dynasty. What are they,
what are they
what
going
are
to
they
do with
gonna
that?
do?
maybe they'll get Terrence Howard back. He could be Kang. They'll be like, hey,
Man.
remember how you were a little bitter that we Don Cheadled you? We're gonna throw you. You could be Kang. How about that?
Yeah, they're gonna.
But
have
don't
to do
fuck it up because we
something,
got Don Cheadle right behind you. Just
I've
We
got
got him on backup. Don Cheadle.
They're gonna have Eddie Murphy play King.
yeah, Don Cheadle's on Ready 5. He's just fucking sitting on the deck waiting to go up.
That's the crazy part, man. Is that Marvel kind of screwed themselves by showing that Council of Kings because if they recast them, they're gonna be like, okay, so
they could have made Kang look different.
yeah, well, all the Kings look exactly the same in this one scene, like all of them. But now you're telling me that there's other variants that are a different guy. How are they gonna do that? Like,
Yeah, that's right. That's true because there were a bunch of different Lokis and they didn't look alike.
exactly. They could have had different actors as King, but they showed that post credit the
Yep.
Council of Kings. So it's like, what are they? How are you going to explain that now? You know what I mean?
They really put all their chips on majors.
They put all their chips on majors. All of them. So
Yep. So
who knows?
What do you give it, Jim?
Me?
Yeah.
I give it a 2.
2.
Oof.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jay?
I'll get a 1.5.
1.5.
I don't think it's Marvel's worst movie, but I mean, it's bottom 5 for sure. It's just I feel like it wasn't even needed. It just started everything off shit. I did like Jonathan Majors' performance, and I mean, King was pretty cool and his dynamic, but everything besides that was it was garbage. Yeah.
Garbage.
Yeah,
What do you give it, Carl?
Once again, I agree with Jay, and I'm going to go 2.
2.
Because I also like some of the creature effects or designs.
Like the broccoli dude?
It was kind of cool. Yeah.
All right.
The guy without holes that they drank.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There was some original shit in there.
Whatever.
There was some original shit in there. It was cool.
Okay. 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
But otherwise, no.
Yeah. I give it a 1. That's it. Fuck this movie.
Yeah.
There was no funny. It fucking lacked everything. It just fucking, what a waste.
And him and his kid, I had no interest in it.
Oh,
No
none.
interest in it at all. And they split them all up so you would just have him and the kid.
Scoop of chocolate,
she shouldn't
scoop
have
of
been
vanilla.
there.
Scoop of chocolate, scoop of vanilla. Don't waste my fucking time. Oh my God.
But here's the thing. Again, like I said earlier, where everyone conveniently forgets they have superpowers. When they first go down there and they're getting attacked and she can shrink as well and has a suit, why didn't she put it on earlier?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
To get away from these people chasing her around.
Right.
And they had $200 million. They couldn't throw Michael Pena one of those.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
man.
saying. Once I found out they weren't in the movie, I was just like, I think I'm just going to turn it off.
Did Peyton Reed direct this movie? Because I know he directed the first 2.
I think he did.
Oh, what a shame.
I think I do.
Yes,
I
he
remember
did.
seeing
He
that.
did direct it.
Because I remember when this movie like previews came out, they were like, "Oh, this is like an Avengers-esque type film," but it was just like,
Mm-mm.
You know
Avengers.
what it needed? It needed some Avengers.
Yeah.
Not.
Real Avengers.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
go ahead, Jay.
I was say they could have just. There's so many different directions they could have gone with this, and if King's the next big bad, I mean, he had an awfully hell of a time just taking out Ant-Man, his dumb daughter who barely knew how to use her powers, and
That's true.
Wasp. So it's like,
He's destroyed entire timelines.
Yeah.
And he's killed Avengers over and over and over again. Yet he can't handle Ant-Man.
he talks. He's like, you're the one with the hammer. It's like,
That's
oh,
right.
you killed Thor, and Thor's clearly more
Right.
powerful than Ant-Man could ever be. And it's like, but you have a hard time with Ant-Man. Come on, dude.
Anyway, fuck this movie.
Yes. So it's time for 3 of a kind.
Sweet.
It's time for 3 of a kind.
3 of a kind, ba ba da ba. 3 of a kind, ba ba da ba. 3 of a kind. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
3 of a kind is movies we were hoping and expecting to be great, and it turned out they were less than great.
Sweet.
So I will use the randomizer to pick Jason.
Okay. Well, 2 movies came to my head immediately, so I'll go with the first one. I was beyond excited when I found out a movie called Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines was coming out, because Terminator 2 is one of my top 3 favorite movies of all time. And I took time off of work and everything just to go see this fucking movie. And it was horrible. I remember halfway through the movie, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is Arnold doing? Who this didn't give me a Terminator feel. It was complete dog shit. I know they've like said it's not canon, but still, that movie crushed my soul. That was like, I was so stoked to see it.
And then they decided to crush it again.
Yeah, and again.
After that point.
Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, so Terminator 3 Rise of the Machine is my first one.
The first two are great.
They are
Yes,
phenomenal.
they are.
Just
All right, so that's
just absorb that, and it's great.
Yeah,
all right. Who next?
Richie.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. Can I do 3 in 1 because it's really one like
Like a trilogy?
yeah, like one long complete fucking bullshit.
No, you got to pick a movie that you were expecting to be great.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Sweet. Okay, Star Wars Phantom Menace.
See, I didn't go. I
the
didn't go
whole
with any of the prequels. Do you know why? Because they are in the Hall of Fame of disappointment.
Well, that's why I said I had to go trilogy. Like episode 1, 2, and 3. Like every time, like, all right, this one can't be as bad as the last one. And then and then we go to Revenge of the Sith. This one really can't be as bad as the last two.
Oh, the Clone Wars, or no? What was the second one called?
Clone Wars.
Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones. Yes.
That movie was awful, except for the last 25 minutes were amazing. Right. But then before that, it was just
correct. And
yes,
like so that's why I put the amount of fucking hope when that fucking trailer came out. You were like, this is going to be fucking awesome.
Yep.
And everything about it was not awesome.
Okay, Carl, go ahead.
Crystal Skull.
All right, fair enough. And from the first 3 that were great, it was a very poor attempt at a Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
I mean, even
it felt forced. All right, Jim, go ahead.
Sorry,
All
Jim.
right, my first one is I think it was 1998. I was excited to find out that they were making a Godzilla movie.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And
that one's
there with Matthew Broderick, and then it came out, and I said, "This doesn't even look like fucking Godzilla. What the hell is this?"
That's a bad movie.
Do you remember the marketing for that movie? They hyped that movie up.
Oh yeah,
so much.
I had the soundtrack. Yeah. The soundtrack was excellent. The movie was terrible.
That's a great one, man.
That really is, Jim.
That's a great one. Because I remember the hype around that movie was ridiculous. What is Godzilla going to look at? What is he going to look like? And that was the whole thing. Is like you have to go see the movie to see what he looks like because they only showed like his feet. And his arms.
I know. And I'm going, that ain't Godzilla.
Matthew Broderick? Why is Paris?
Hank Azaria as the cameraman.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so that's one of mine. So
that's a great one.
Right back at Carl.
Oh man. Hateful Eight.
Hateful. Okay. You didn't like the Hateful Eight?
I think Tarantino's a master. It's not his worst movie, but I loved the surrounding movies. I think fucking Glorious Bastards and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood are stone cold classics. This one just didn't do for me. It's beautiful. It looks great. It just doesn't do for me. Great acting.
Carl was disappointed in
the Hateful Eight.
Quentin Tarantino.
Hey, I get it, man.
I'm not as big of Tarantino fan as you. I was not a Pulp Fiction fan. And, oh my god! I can't believe wasn't my cup of tea, Carl. Inglourious Bastards, on the other hand, I freaking thought was super fantastic.
It's amazing.
Yeah. I still think that movie has the best dialogue in like any movie I've ever seen in my life.
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
All right, enough, Rich. Go, Rich.
Yeah. Okay, my number 2, I believe Clerks 3.
Oh man. Go ahead.
It kind of, Clerks 2 was so good that this one just, I don't know. I was really looking forward to it because I love that, universe, but it just, everything kind of fell flat. And I'm just like, and maybe it's because, he talks about everything on his podcast so much. So there was no like surprises, and it just, I don't know, the whole Dante thing dying at the end.
Whoa, spoiler.
Yeah. Okay.
I've seen it. It's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've all seen it. Yeah.
I've seen it. Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, I was quite disappointed with Clerks 3 as well.
I enjoyed the shit out of it. I liked it.
Yeah, but my point is like it wasn't terrible, but it at the end of the day it was like
it's no Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
No,
that.
And that's that's what I mean. It's like dude, I know why you made it, but you didn't have to make it. That's what. All right, Jim, go.
Oh, okay. My second one, because I had a list of a bunch of them. I am gonna go with Godfather 3.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, what a disappointment.
Zaza. I can watch it now and goof on it.
Right.
But
now they even changed the name. It's not called Godfather.
Yeah. That's right.
They have taken the title out of that movie.
Yes, it was they came up with The Godfather, which was a timeless classic. He made an even better one in Godfather 2.
Yeah.
It's astonishing.
And then he put out Godfather 3 and you go, what?
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, Jim, they changed the name. George Hamilton.
Yeah, no Duvall. You couldn't get Duvall back.
It was a money issue.
So stupid.
So Jay goes next, yeah?
Yeah.
His number 2?
Yeah. My second one's going to be Ocean's 12. Loved Ocean's 11. I still love that movie, but number 12.
I love Ocean's 13.
Ocean 13 was good. 12 was dog shit. I mean, they had Julia Roberts.
It was terrible, Carl.
I love the 3 movies, but I gotta agree. 12 was just
they hyped up the heist that took place in 2 seconds on a fucking bus.
Yeah.
It was just the brothers arguing in a backpack, or a Yankees fan and a Boston Red Sox fan. It was just getting into a fight. But like the whole egg projection, Julia Roberts playing herself because she looks just like Julia Roberts. Give me a fucking break.
We could do a looky-loo.
I hated it.
That's hilarious.
A looky-loo with a bundle of joy.
Yeah, it was just. It was not. It wasn't.
The first one had like all that. Because they always do like the recap of how the heist actually went.
Yeah.
But the second one, they like just they overshot it. Like they made this heist look super elaborate, and it took 2 seconds. Like it wasn't climactic at all.
11 is a masterpiece. I agree.
Masterpiece.
Have you guys seen the original with Frank Sinatra?
No.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's really good.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Brat Pack.
Yeah.
The Rat Pack, not the Brat Pack.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
All right. So who's next?
Carl.
Number 3.
Well, this one hurt a lot. Rise of Skywalker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
That was a terrible, terrible movie.
I really wanted it to close out awesome. I really liked Last Jedi. I know not everyone does, but I do.
No, it was good.
The Rise of Skywalker is a bad, bad movie.
Yes.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Oh God!
Give me a fucking
what the fuck?
And then he just grows new limbs and stuff because through the power of the Force.
Yeah. Snoke.
Yeah.
A ruse the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have Snoke. It's going to turn out to be nothing.
I've been the voice in your head this entire time. It's like, give me a break, bro. You fucking died. It's like.
It felt like J.J. Abrams was trying to recon The Last Jedi.
On Twitter, Rise of Skywalker was so bad that anytime someone's, you know how they announced like a sequel trilogy with Rey, and everyone's like, oh, Rey. Now it's like Rey Palpatine. Like no one's ever going to accept the fact that she is a Skywalker. Yeah, she's a Palpatine, man.
I have no interest in that either.
None.
Yeah.
No.
I'll say again that I did call that.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. Congratulations. You predicted badness in a bad movie.
I called it in episode 7, Jay.
Nice. No, yeah.
That's fucking funny as hell. Who's next, Jay? For
Jim.
number 3.
Oh, I just went to Jim.
Oh, okay.
Now, this is a toughie because I had 3 movies vying for this spot. But I'm going to have to go with Matrix Reloaded.
Oh, yeah. That came across my
I
desk.
love The Matrix. Absolutely love The Matrix. And then they came out with the Reloaded, and I did not love that.
Yeah.
Well, the third one's even worse.
Yes, the third one is worse. Like the Star Wars, the second Star Wars,
Yeah.
the third Star Wars trilogy.
You're right.
Okay, let's see. There's so many to choose from. I mean, but I'm going to have to say Captain America.
Oh, boy.
The first Avenger. Fuck that movie, dude. You want to
Not
talk
the
about
worst, but it's
talk about the fucking letdown of the century. How many times?
It wasn't a letdown. It was a fantastic movie.
I didn't think
It was a
that
Borgasm.
To you. Most of the movies we've been picking have been critical failures. And,
I know. Captain America.
I'm staying out of it.
Yeah.
Captain America. It's your opinion.
Is there any songs that go with that, Rich?
Fuck you, Carl.
As
It's
a
Jay, you
matter
go.
of fact.
You're up, Jay. Jay, you're up.
Okay. My third one's gonna be
Captain America.
how this director keeps getting movies after this train wreck is blows
You're talking
my
about
mind.
Michael Bay? What?
No, I mean,
Oh, dude.
Independence Day 2 Resurgence.
Oh, man,
Oh, that
so
was
bad.
terrible.
Ronald Emmerich has some of the best movies under his belt, but he also has recently some of the worst movies. Independence Day 2, you had almost 20 years to make a sequel. Actually, it was like 21 years. And
Is there an earthquake?
No, he's
No,
doing a Michael
I'm
Bay
making a Michael
movie.
Bay movie.
Oh.
Yeah, I was super hyped for that movie.
Were you really?
I was because I loved the first one, and I don't remember. I mean, Ronald Emmerich has some great movies under his belt, but
Roland, I think.
Yeah, whatever.
Roland Emmerich.
Yeah, but yeah, I was stoked for it, even though I knew Will Smith wasn't going to be in it, but everybody else was, and I was stoked. I mean, I love me a Jeff Goldblum. He doesn't appear in a lot of movies, but yeah, I bought
must have
advance.
known.
You
You must have known that movie's going to be shit.
Shit.
All right, well, that's it. That's 3 of a kind.
Yep, that's 3 of a kind. Destroy All movies can be found at damshow.co. DAMSHOW.co.
Damshow.co.
And we also could be found on all your popular podcast distribution networks like iTunes.
Like Spotify.
Like Spotify. As a matter of fact. iTunes, not iTunes, Apple Podcasts. Our email address is
Destroymail or gmail.com.
destroyall@gmail.com.
Yeah, destroymail@gmail.com.
And you can go to our homepage for back episodes. There's also the Amazon link if you care to partake in supporting the show.
We're trying to get $19, so
Yeah.
help us out.
We're still waiting to get Carl some good equipment because Carl refuses to. Carl's going to come out with a tin can next week and a string.
It's just fucking cupping a string and be like, can you guys hear me?
String it all the way to the Bay Area.
It's fucking funny.
It's only like 600 miles. It's cool.
There you go. A lot of string.
Yeah, so that's all we got. We got
That's
no
it.
more.
So thanks for tuning in, kids. I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
Jason.
Good night, damnation.